What's up everyone, welcome back to SW Bricks and Figs. In today's video we are looking at part 4 of building Felucia. If you're new here, before we get into the video, don't forget to go down and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on everything that I post. Let's get into it. Right guys, we have a couple of Bricklink packages here ready to open. Before I get into that, I just want to ask you guys, do you like it if I show Bricklink packages in the Felucia updates, or would you rather see separate videos or just not at all? I feel like it's quite good sometimes to show you guys what I'm ordering for these mocks, so you see sort of like how much I'm spending and stuff like that. But let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's jump into these unboxings. All right, we'll start with this one here. Let's see what we got. So I think most of the pieces that I'm ordering now should be blue pieces because they are going to be used for the blue plants that I kind of showed you last week. Okay, so we've got quite a few here. A few of them look a little bit discoloured, but not too bad, I guess. I mean, I think I over-ordered, so it should be okay. But this is just a ton of blue plant pieces ready for the big blue plants that I'm going to be using on the mock. I've also got a few other pieces here as well, as you can see, for other plants. But yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to order pieces that I will be using for plants now, as the terrain is pretty much almost done. But yeah, let's swipe this aside and see what I got in the next one. Then on to the second package here. We should have, yeah, we got a load more blue pieces for the blue plants, which I'll be showing you how I build them in just a second. Then a load more of these, couple brown pieces as well, which will be good for detailing, and then I think 16 of these quarter circle pieces, so they'll be great for making up more of the big plants, and then some of these like stem pieces to put on the floor to make it more sort of filled out and more detailed on the floor. So that should be good. Now we can get into some building progress. I then had to sort out all of my blue parts, so I knew what I had ready to build the flowers. So this is just a short time lapse of me doing that. Then we'll get into some building. So as you saw in that little time lapse, we have sorted out all my blue parts into different bins, ready to go start building some plants. So as you can see, I've made up a few of these sort of like base pieces. This is the internal structure for the blue plant made by BBP Studios, so check him out. I'll leave another link in the description to him as always. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and build. I think probably I've got enough for 2, maybe 3 of these, so hopefully that should be pretty good. So I'll see you once I've built some of these. Let's go. So now I whipped up the tutorial on my laptop to show me how to build these plants. I slightly modded them a little bit in small areas, but mostly I was following the design by BBP Studios. So if you want to watch that tutorial, I'll leave a pop-up in the corner of the screen right now. But yeah, so we managed to get a fair amount of progress done on the plants. You'll see that in a second. Well guys, there it is. The first plant is finished. So as you can see, these are a bit delicate, but it's a really great design by BBP Studios. All I need to get is some of these bigger tail pieces to sort of connect to, and a few more pieces. But yeah, it's looking good. It was quite easy, not the hardest build ever, but it was not the easiest either. But it's come together so nicely. Yeah, I can't wait to build more and put them on the mock. So there we go, there's 2 of these big plants made, as well as a couple of little ones as well. All we need is the trunk pieces as well, or the tail pieces that come out the top. But yeah, how do you think they look, guys? What's your opinion on them? Do you think 2 is enough? Do you think I should make a 3rd? What do you reckon? I think maybe either I'll have both of them on one side, or I'll spread them out a bit and maybe have one over there. I haven't decided on the placement yet, but yeah, let me know. I think they've come out really nicely. I'm really happy with the way they look. Obviously then we'll have the big Oreo plants as well. I'm thinking I've got enough for 3 of those. So maybe one here, here and here. And then there'll be just loads of ground foliage on the floor as well. But yeah, I think that's coming together pretty nicely. Let me know what you think of this design. Obviously go check out BBP Studios as well. So thanks to him. I might try and get a few more of these dark, medium azure pieces, I think they're called, something like that. Just to sort of make them look a bit nicer, but I think they've come out pretty nicely. Yeah, and then I need to order some more studs to finish off the water. I need to get a few more
reddish brown pieces as well. But to be honest, Felucia is actually going pretty well. I think we might even be finished pretty soon. So yeah, leave a like if you're enjoying the video so far, guys, and we will get some more progress done. Right, we have another Bricklink order here, guys. It should be one of my final orders for Felucia. So let's see what we got. I think I sort of like managed to think of all the parts I needed and added them to 2 different Bricklink orders. So let's see what we've got in this one. So it's all nice and individually bagged. We've got loads of water pieces, so that'll be good to sort of get a good headway in finishing the water. Got a few more olive green pieces, some wedge plates, and then these dinosaur tails, which will be really useful for the blue plants that I showed you before. We also managed to get this shock trooper torso, which was quite cool, just because they had it for a decent price. A load of brown pieces, I think there's 50 in there. Some more of these quarter cylinder pieces, or quarter circle pieces. Some more wedge plates, that's just for sort of other mocks. And then some more brown and olive green pieces as well. So with that little order from Bricklink, I should be able to do a bit more progress. I've just added some of these studs, so I added another 110 to the water, but I've still need a few more, which will be coming in another update, or another Bricklink order. And then I should be able to finish off this area here with these parts here, and then we'll get to work on some more plants and see how we're doing with them. I'll catch up with you in a minute.
So in this short time lapse here, you can just see me finishing off the terrain, finally finishing off all of the landscaping and terrain that I had to do for this mock. I had another load of 1x2s in reddish brown, so I managed to finish that off, as well as adding some sort of olive green accents to the planted areas, as I have done with most of the other areas.
Alright guys, okay, for the last part of this episode, I've just done a little bit of prototyping. So as you can see, this is like one small section of the foliage area, and I've just sort of laid out how I think I'm going to put all the pieces, or all the plants. What do you think of this sort of design, where I've got a mixture of the red plants, then there's the big blue one and that sort of thing, and then there's these small orange ones dotted around as well, and then some stem pieces. Do you think this is if I replicated this across the whole of the terrain area, would this look good, do you reckon, or would you change anything about this? What would you recommend, guys? Because I've obviously got to fill up this entire area here, as well as those areas in the corners there. So I've got a lot of plants made up, but I need to order a load more. So yeah, what do you guys reckon? I'd love to hear your opinions down in the comments. Then I've also finished off this flower here, and then finished off this little miniature one there as well. But yeah, let me know how this looks. I also finally got the new AAT, so I got it about 4 or 5 days early. Well, actually, I ordered it a week early because it came up on John Lewis in the UK online, but it sold out pretty quickly. But yeah, so finally got that. So how do you think that looks in the mock? I think I'll mod the turret, obviously. Make it look a little bit more like the 2015 version, and that'll be up that end of the mock, so it'll be just around there, coming down this way, and then we'll have the gunship and the clones going this way. So yeah, what do you think of that in the mock? And then yeah, also what do you think of this planted area? It'd be great to hear your feedback, guys. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. That has been part 4 of building Felucia. There's going to be probably just the finale next, where I'll be sort of adding the final finishing touches, and then yeah, we should be pretty good. There might be one more episode. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but yeah, it should be good. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.